Don't talk to me. Derek, don't talk to me, okay? When I die due to Derek, I give myself some leeway. When I die due to me, I don't give myself any me-way. I did see the robot's face cross over the pug. That means today's run is going to be blessed with good luck. So prepare yourself. I'm not saying who ye's bow any percent run, but I'm not saying it. You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. Do not fret the sounds of the baby. You got nothing to fear. The baby, she do just be making noise sometimes. It happens. Excuse me, an arrow stem is not strong enough to open a chest. Who made these arrow stems? Jim Hammersmith? I don't know, I just had to come up with a name of what I thought would be a subpar contractor, or a carpenter, I should say. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah. Sorry, I don't mean to take a mocking tone to the infant. That's not really what I'm just incorporating the ambient noise into the music. Okay, how we doing here? Monty, I'm sorry. 1 HP. Doesn't get me going the way it used to. It just doesn't get me going the way it used to. We're gonna take our time here, because taking our time is the first step to greatness, really? Someone explained to me the Maslow's hierarchy of needs on that one. And how somehow we ended up taking damage, in my opinion, when we should have easily hit the skeleton with the body we were throwing. Or I don't really remember how it went down, to be honest with you. We should make sure you're iced first, because you are going to be an annoyance moving forward. However, ooh, secret shop with the royal jelly. Oh my god. That's pretty good. We do need to make sure we can actually get in there. So the entrance is like down and to the right. Down here. It's well worth the bomb if we think we've got it pinpointed. Because, I mean, realistically, you know, obviously the Kapala is something that we want moving forward, but whether or not we get it moving forward really depends on something that's kind of outside of our control. Like, I feel like it was right around here. That's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, huh? You know what? I'll use a rope. I'm gonna try one bomb, but that's it. Just one bomb. Really? I don't believe you. I'm gonna use a second bomb. That's how ready I am for this. Okay. Is it worth it? It's mighty expensive, don't get me wrong. But on the other hand, we do have 9 HP right now, pretty early, which is kind of amazing. Now HP, you're gonna laugh. I actually don't think it's the most valuable resource in the game. Don't walk off the edge, you fool! You fool. I want it that way, but I also absolutely want spike shoes. Is the exit right here? Double torque situation? Because I know you're like, why you had that torch up there. You're absolutely right, I did have that torch up there. You know what? Yeet. This is a big yeet situation. What on earth just happened? Don't run that way, don't run that way, don't run that way. Don't talk to me. 100% my own fault. All that to just get a sniff of spiked shoes. But you know what? There's something to be said for ambition. We definitely had a little bit too much of it there, and not the skill required to back it up, but it's fine. You know, at least we died in a funny fashion instead of just being a mega baddie. Although we're kind of like approaching mega baddie status. We're now at an interesting point in Spelunky 2. Because the gulf between a successful or quote-unquote successful run and a non-successful run is at its peak. You know right away. Like, if you see a 25-minute episode, it's pretty unlikely that in that 25-minute episode we, like, set a new PB, right? Donkey, dunka, donkey, dunka, dunk. Sorry, Monty. Is there a rock somewhere? Is there... I want a rock. Don't believe so. So you know what? Hate to say it, Monty. 1 HP is rarely the difference maker. I recognize the irony, but... So you, sir... I will purchase a Matic. Don't necessarily anticipate the Matic to be that magical. However, did allow us to immediately get 3 ropes, which is pretty cool. What do you do now, smart guy? You know what? We opt out. We opt out of the difficult part here. There you go. Was it worth it? I don't know. We did get 3 ropes, and we still have the Matic available. But I will say that my game plan kind of is to hold this Matic until we at least see... I mean, we'll use it for relevant purposes, but we want to at least see the Ujat Eye. I bet if we did it properly, we could just make a staircase so we can get out here. That way we know, like, the proper gem setups and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about. And again, I do hate to say it, but I'm like, Monty, there's probably a way to get to you with the Matic, but a little more interested in just... Shouldn't do it this way. A little more interested in just making sure we can keep ourselves alive. We do have 7 ropes now. I would say at this point, it's probably like, it's dumber to not get Monty. Because you can also use Monty to trigger this arrow trap down here. I guess you could just burrow under the arrow trap, but in burrowing under the arrow trap, you're going to cost yourself some Matic hits. Both turkeys up here? Did I see a second turkey up here? No, second turkey's down there. That's fine. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I think we're gonna get a Yang turkey setup. That's my hypothesis. It may cost... Sorry. It may cost us a bomb. Or a rope, I should say. But that's a very... adequate expenditure. Yeah, this should be well worth it. Oh my god, dude. Frick off. I'm tired of the frick on. Let's frick off for a second, dude. If we can just slowly guarantee that this caveman is dead by the time we come back, we should be able to get Monty easily as well. We are running into a slight time crunch. This is pretty good. That's totally fine. A secret shop. I will pay for the spike shoes. Thank you so much for the opportunity. We don't have a whole lot of time. We definitely want to make sure we take the Matic. We definitely want to make sure we get the ghost pot. Monty is kind of like... He's on the list, don't get me wrong. F. I'm going to say extreme F here. Just had to go. And we had no business getting so close to oblivion regardless. That was just... It was not a wise way to tackle just about anything that happened right there. I'm intending to come back up that way. Because we do have an altar. Oh my god. The worst part about that is that you could have seen it coming. That's what's going to keep me up at night. But you know what? 2 HP. It's not 0 HP. It's not 0 HP. Remember that. That's probably our exit anyway. So I'm actually, like, I'm mildly disappointed in myself. I'm not that disappointed in the run, though. Like, I feel like we're actually doing pretty well here. Vault? That's not a vault. It's just a weird entrance. The idols should be gettable. And just to be straight up with you, much rather get Monty right away. Left myself a nice little staircase. So I do not see an opening for us to get the full Kapala But we're definitely going to stand a good chance to get Monty plus plus. I wanted to exercise those ghosts from last run, where I was like so embarrassed that we just sucked so bad. At cooking bombs, or even just using bombs in general. So we do have a problem. We have no HP. Probably should have thought of that before I just like walked in there, but I didn't. So this is where we stand. And we are at the exit as well. So it was like super not worth it, brothers. 64. Super not worth it, all-stars. Super not worth it, sunshine. You get the joke? It's like a Mario thing. Only gamers will understand the joke. Super don't talk to me ever again. Hours have now begun. This is in danger of being a mega tilt situation. I have to remind myself, it's worth it. It's worth it for the gold. I have to remind myself we're only 11 minutes into the run. No reason couldn't patch together a beautiful episode out of this. The only thing you've lost is 11 minutes, which is like, I mean, time's at a bit of a premium right now, but 11 minutes is, you know, it's not an hour. It's not the length of the movie Titanic, starring Kate Winslet, Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm sure you've heard of it. It was the previously held the record for biggest box office gross of all time. Recently taken by, well, Avatar first, and then I believe maybe The Force Awakens. And then after that, it was, I mean, Avengers Endgame was like a force unto itself, as I'm sure you're aware. As I'm sure you're aware. As I am sure you were aware. There we go. That's what I wanted. And can we make... We can make it. What are we at here? This feels like a really good first floor. Am I insane? Feels like the first floor is very good here. Just don't let it get you down. I think that's the most important thing. As long as you don't let it get you down, you're doing okay. Good smash there. I don't know if that has fired. It must have, because we came down that way. No, we're not getting... How are you going to get Monty? You could crush him and put him out of his misery, but you know what? I'll leave him up there. There's always hope for him, I suppose. Beautiful. 13,500, 4 HP. The normal amount of bombs. No complaints. Normal amount of ropes. No complaints. Enough money to make some... enough money to do some damage early on. A skeleton key from the bone pile. Amazing. A skeleton key from the bone pile. Donka-donk. Nah, I don't really see the value of using a bomb there. You know what the irony is? If you play the game like me, you kind of construct a reality where all of your thoughts about every item come true, which is not good. It reinforces bad habits. Like, I've been on this beat lately that, like, by the way, praise Baldy. Maybe that's been our problem. Praise Baldy. But I've been on this beat lately where, like, 1 HP doesn't matter. So then, you know, you never get HP. You never run up a tab trying to get Monty, for example. Spring shoes are really good. I honestly kind of like the glove, too. I think it makes killing Quillback a lot easier. Makes killing any enemy a lot easier, to be honest, but, go ahead. Come back to life. Forgot what I was talking about a second ago. Oh, and then so I'm like, oh, HP doesn't matter. And then, like on our last run, HP mattered, but in my head I'm like, no, it didn't matter. I made mistakes. If I hadn't made mistakes, the HP wouldn't have mattered. I don't think it's the right way to evaluate those sorts of items. I don't think you could just do that and be like, oh... You know, because you most of the time you take damage is due to your own idiocy in some way or another. Not always. That one, for example, was kind of, like, in a way, is my mistake. But in another way, the game screwed me. That's how I'm choosing to think about it. This is frightening. Check this out. I think that worked out well. Okay. Honestly, I have no idea how much of this is the pitcher's mitt and how much of it is me just being one of the greatest players of all time, but it's being very helpful. More ropes, always good, and you always love to see it. The other thing worth noting, certainly situation where we want to get Monty. I would like to get the idol. I'm not gonna sweat it too much though. Hello, Torquies. I'm hoping Yang's down there. He is down there. I think I might have just murdered a turkey though. I'm gonna be honest. I think I may have just ended a turkey's existence. I did. So Yang is actually gonna be quite displeased. He's gonna be quite displeased with me. You're not a good shopkeeper. Never mind. We need spike shoes. For some reason, I thought we already had them. And you know what? This is a great opportunity for us to not be stupid and instead be smart and put one of those there. Shopkeeper's not gonna be mad. I promise you, he's gonna be over the moon. Ooh. Sucker. Alright, now we're feeling good. 5 HP. It's Quillback's floor. We got 32 grand. We know where we're going, and we know how to get there. We're going to the black market. We're taking... Yoink! Maybe taking some pots with us, for example. Might open up the Volcana path just to prove I got it in me. Honestly, more power to you. Do we wish to murder this guy? Yes. Why? Because we have more than, like, usual, we have the means. Pitcher's mitt means you can just sort of yeet things down there. And eventually, you know, the years stop coming and they don't stop coming. That's not how the lyric goes. He's still coming here. But it makes it much easier. It's a much more, like, set it and forget it style. The skeleton lived? The skull lived, I should say. Still mad, huh? Okay, buddy, stay mad. See if I care. Let's go. That was huge. That was really well done. We got our bombs. We yoink, yoink, and we yoink, and we yoink, and we do a little yoinking. Which is allowed on YouTube, but not on Twitch. Moving on. What does that mean? I don't know. It's just one of those jokes where people laugh because they, like, they think they get it, but there's really no punchline. It's just funny for funny's own sake. We got a lot of money here. Like, this is a positive run. Keep in mind we're one altar away from... Whoa! We're one altar away from the Kapala. Whoo! Little spiced. Little spiced. Oh, baby. It's bees. The bees continue. The bees continue to be a nuisance. Okay, we have 3 HP. I would say it's fair to say we could have handled that better. But I don't worry about the HP. We don't sweat the HP, or should I say HB? Because, oh no, I was thinking of a different run. My mistake. Either way, we did get the climbers. Can't deny that we did just get the climbers. Now, with 49 grand in the bank already, how much do I care about the idol? You probably expected me to say none. That's highly incorrect. I actually care a great deal. That money is worth more than its weight in gold. Okay, I'm just gonna acknowledge I did not see that spike trap, and yet we find ourselves okay in spite of that. So we're listening for glunks and for beeps and so ons and for whatsits, but you know, Probably, you don't really anticipate the black market being on this floor usually, but you know, there's good reasons to root for it, there's good reasons to root against it. You're rooting for it, it's pretty simple. Okay, that could have been bad. Rooting against it is pretty simple. You want more time to get more money. Rooting for it is pretty simple. The faster you find the black market, the happier you're going to be. It's a little peace of mind, you know? I'll tell you, if you want to drop that, thank you. We're just going to wait this. Like, I just don't want you to... If you drop it on the altar, whatever. I just don't want you to drop it on me. Okay, there we go. That's huge. Actually enormous. Probably don't go that way. We hear no blinking. We just hear spiders. Just spiders. I think we gotta go. It's a good time to go. We've served our purpose on this floor. That leprechaun, actually, I was just gonna say he scares the crap out of me. Why do this? It's not a good reason, but I wanted the blood. Alright, that was pretty solid. The Moon Challenge, okay. What do we like about the Moon Challenge? Remember, don't get yourself twisted up. You gotta... Money's important here. But you also have a prerogative to snag the bow. The bow must be snagged. Climbing gloves give you a lot of maneuverability. There you go. The bow has been snagged. Dunk-a-dunk-a-dunk. Dunky-dunk. Dunk. Dunk-a-dunk. I think we get more crates down here now. Oh my god. There we go. I just feel like we get more crates. Okay, there's a child of the forest. By the way, thank you to everyone who let me know. Hey, NL, when you said that you never died to being crushed by a block, in the first day of Spelunky 2's release, you did a co-op stream with Kate where you crushed yourself with the block while using the Matic. It seemed like you were having a good day, so I just wanted to step in there and ruin that. Okay, thank you. Thank you, the computer who wore tennis shoes. I appreciate stepping in. I almost stole some valor accidentally. I apologize. It won't happen again. Probably not the most efficient Matic user. Oh, careful. We got tons of time, but like, you know, don't act like it. Oh, this is the way we came, dude. Okay, just let me out of here. Thank you. Thank you. Excuse me? Excuse? 75 grand in the bank. Kapala. I'm just taking an audit right now. 75 grand in the bank. The Kapala. We got a clover on this floor. Oh, I love shoes, dude. Sorry, boots. All right, I'm scared of what's happening there. You know what? We're gonna have to go down that way anyway, so don't worry about it. Just want to make sure we're not missing the black market. Truth be told, we would probably know by now, because we would have seen it through the subspace emissary. Oh, that could have been mighty bad, dude. Make me think I'm mighty sick. Instead, though, it just is more affirmation of my genius. Yeah, hello. Hello, welcome. Try not to let it happen again. Oh, wait, you let it happen every single time? By the way, I'm dumb. You can't have a black market on the same floor as a moon challenge. At least we remembered at the end. Glunk. Moving on. Guess we don't really need the arrow, but if you're gonna... Okay, it's on this floor. If you're gonna hold the bow, you might as well. He has a helmet on! Come on. I don't believe you. Like a magnetic field song. I don't believe you. Big floor. You know how it goes. It's a big floor. You know what? This is just for peace of mind, sanity. Okay. Feeling okay? Ideally, we would find ourselves in a position where we didn't have to go through this right here, but we don't. Where the heck is the subspace emissary, dude? My arrow? Oh. My bow? My bow! My bow! So I want the altar, but I don't want it bad enough. Nah. I definitely don't want it bad enough to risk anything. 10 grand, it matters. Like, I'm not going to suggest it's worth nothing, but what's way more valuable for us right now is just surviving and actually, like, getting a run that hopefully has some degree of quality on it is nice as well. So we got 21 bombs. Let's add in the fact that we really do expect... So we'll take this. We really do expect to get the full Child of the Forest reward. We have one more. At the very least, we know we're getting 3 more. So the number one thing for me is verticality. A cape or a jetpack. I might be persuaded to just take cape, honestly. But it depends what's available. There might not be either. We do have a power pack. That scares the crap out of me, though. One thing I will say that's kind of an interesting idea. What if we took... What if we bought bombs? Because we're not really doing... We don't really need anything else. You know, maybe some ropes, sure. But I think, like, 2 of those goes a long way. Discount, maybe? Discount? I don't know. I guess we'll buy the glasses. But what if we bombed at this point? What if we bombed Kali to get a cape? Sensible or stupid? Got 18 more thousand. Like, and we were unlikely to get another shop for, like, the rest of the game. So... Like at this, you bomb Kali, she gets upset. What do you lose out on? Royal jelly. Does royal jelly matter? It does. It does. On the other hand, you can get Dracula, you can get a cape. I don't know why I would ever, like, risk that when I could have just nuked him. But whatever. What's done is done. Why don't you step on these? Then I'll take all of your blood. All of my blood. All of my blood to you. Oops. Shouldn't have taken so much damage, but... yeah, like, I feel like if we see an altar, we may decide it's in our interest as bizarre as it may sound, to blow it up. That way we get a Dracula. We kill the Dracula. We get a cape. It's just that simple. It's not rocket science. It's cape physics. Okay? Pretty much no matter what, we're gonna find ourselves going toe-to-toe with some witch doctors here. That's where you say, you know what? Very happy to have 50 bombs. Also kind of sad to have no paste. So I definitely... That went so much better than it had any right to. I'm just dead, huh? I'm in a genuine Spelunky 2 slump, and I apologize. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!